Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Chaffee. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes after that incredible Super Bowl finish and Kansas City's big win. We've got a very warm day ahead. Let me just take a quick reminder here for everybody. Be sure to download my free weather app, the Meteorologist Joe Chaffee weather app on Google Play or on the App Store, so you can follow the winter weather along, such as it is, which hasn't been much, obviously. And thank you for those of you who've become Facebook supporters. For $1 a month, it goes a long way to keep the apps free, keeps ads to a minimum, and allows me to do a whole bunch of other extra stuff that I put out there on the social media platforms, on the internet, and on my subscription platform on Patreon. So thank you very much for those of you who have supported me. So here we go. We've got a good looking day for today where we are going to see temperatures climb up into the 50s, and some parts of our area will likely even be in the 60s. And as we take a look at the high temperatures for today, it's going to be nice. So it's all really going to be depending on how much sunshine we get. And the areas up to the north, as you move your way up into central New England, are basically on the other side of the warm front. So the temperatures are going to be a little bit lower where you see 40s. But you start to go from Connecticut south and west through New Jersey. We're seeing middle and upper 50s and some lower and middle 60s. Once you get into southernmost Pennsylvania, southern New Jersey, and you head down into Maryland and into northeastern Virginia, you're looking at a fairly solid area of 60s thanks to a good deal of sunshine. And here's the satellite loop this morning. The edge of the clouds running right about or just north of New York City at the moment. That warm front's kind of trying to push a bit further to the north. And you can see the arc here of the upper high just by following the cloud line, just like this. So this is the ridge that's building up in the east, and we also have, of course, you got moisture that is shooting up from the southwest, and you've got a trough that's out in the west where we're seeing a rather important storm system that is developing for the western half of the United States, and naturally, what's out there eventually winds up coming here, and we're going to see impacts from this beginning in a smaller way on later Tuesday, and then we will start to see the bigger impacts as we head toward late Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Pretty quiet on the radar here in the eastern part of the United States. There really isn't much happening from Maine down to Florida. We had that light precip last night. Some places saw a little bit of wet snow in the mix. And we are seeing, particularly over Wyoming, where we're seeing snow here on the radar and back over through Idaho and Utah. That's where we have winter storm warnings up for a large portion of the central Rockies and back over into the Wasatch in Utah. Now, an interesting development this morning is that we've got winter storm watches across parts of northern Texas. It does not include the Dallas-Fort Worth area, but it does include counties just to the northwest of Dallas-Fort Worth. And I believe that Dallas has not seen any measurable snowfall in a few years. Not that they get a lot anyway in a typical winter. I think the average snowfall for Dallas in a typical winter is only a couple of inches, but nonetheless, they've been in a bit of a snow drought there, even in parts of North Texas. So, moving along as far as our weather is concerned, we are thinking that we're going to wind up seeing today being the best day of the week as far as sunshine is concerned, because we are going to start to see complications develop here with regards to the approach of the next weather system. And we're going to take a look at this, starting with the GFS from overnight. And I'm going to use the wide view of the U.S. here because of the long duration that we're seeing with regards to this next event playing out. So no issues today in the east. We've got sunshine. We've got temperatures from the 50s to some mid 60s from northeast Virginia to southern New England, or southern New England to northeast Virginia from low to high. Now, on Tuesday, we're going to start to see some changes because this frontal system, this frontal boundary, is going to approach, and that is going to bring in a few showers. Not that it rains all day. It looks like there'll be a batch coming through Tuesday morning, and then another batch scattered around Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. And then the front comes through here on Wednesday. You start to see low pressure developing in the Gulf states here, and there's your surface low. This is Wednesday morning. Your cold front has moved on through, stalled out, and we get this wave. There's that snow I'm talking about for parts of North Texas. Now all of this is going to start moving to the northeast. So we get some showers Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Then we get another break, a temporary one, because the low is running up to the northeast. Looks like it's going to track west of the Appalachians. Now, this opens the door to the possibility, because we do have a little bit of a cold high building in the eastern lakes on Wednesday and moving up into New England. There is going to be some cold air here, so I think that's going to create this little high right there. This is Wednesday evening. That's going to open up an opportunity for a little bit of some sleet, freezing rain, and rain. I'm thinking based north of Route 78 in Pennsylvania, north of Route 78, Route 80 in New Jersey to Connecticut. You get some freezing rain and sleet here, maybe a little bit of snow at the start. And then that wave goes up and it's done by later Thursday morning. Another break and then another wave. This time there won't be a whole lot of cold air around, except for the northern fringes way up in upstate New York and in western Pennsylvania. I'm starting to wonder there how much we're going to see in terms of cold air. The second wave rides right up the coast with heavy rains, maybe even some thunderstorms. This would be for Thursday night into Friday morning. And then the low goes into the Gulf of Maine, and weather conditions start to improve after that. So today, definitely the best day of the week. We should also want to point out, just to put a little heads up, is that there is going to be a bit of another system that may try to come up on Sunday. The GFS is just barely picking up on this. You see it here. The European actually is a bit more bullish on it. So might be something we want to pay attention to. So as we go through the day, I'll be zeroing in on what may or may not happen with respect to the frozen precip or freezing precip from Wednesday night into Thursday. We just don't have enough cold air for any kind of widespread event. I think that's pretty clear. I think the winter has made that pretty clear. And then we've got that second wave with heavy rains possible for Thursday night into Friday, and then weather conditions improve after that. So, look, enjoy your Monday. It's the best day of the week. Weather-wise, temperatures in the 50s to low 60s on average. Make sure you get a little outdoor time. And tonight's Joe Chaffee Joe Rayo show, the Joe and Joe weather show on my YouTube channel. Normally it's at 7 o'clock Eastern time, but I will be pushing back the start time to at least 9 o'clock Eastern time. So just to give you a heads up on there. And of course, you could always watch it on a replay on the free weather app or anytime on my YouTube channel. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you later.